kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep in the very first play. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, a big part of the reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea, and I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
Incompletion makes it second down. Takes the handoff. It's Dickey. He shreds the tackle. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Tackle finally made at the 37. First and 10 from there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action to get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Looking to throw it on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking for a man. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. To the 25. Will not be brought down. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up for the first and goal from the 8.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. They draw first blood in this national title game. They're set now to try the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Offense showing a bunch formation now. First play, looking to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Marshall. Gets into space at the 50. Here he goes. It's a touchdown, Houston. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Refuses to go down. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Quick throw. The catch is made. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's another huge gain for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after it.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. As the first down is still going. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Now they'll run it on the toss. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
There's a stiff arm. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Off the play fake, looking at throw. Now they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Green. And he'll be brought down. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that. And
breaks a tackle in the clear now. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Houston. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. On the move. Can he make it? Touchdown, USC. He will score. Extra point try coming now. And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return begins inside the 10. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to the house. Just a bit more, and that's a touchdown. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
He makes the catch. Touchdown, Houston.
Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. The offense comes back out there, and not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Now he's bringing it back at the 20. Breaking tackles and going. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And the Trojans will kick this away to begin the second half. And the kick is a squib kick. Taking that into the up man. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Houston, to put them on top now. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Trojans offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. On the ground, it's Dickey. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give the receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Trojans come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Running with purpose.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That pass is caught. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll look to throw it here on second down.
Makes a quick grab.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
But to pick up the third and short through the air. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. Kirk Houston has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter of this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. On the run, it's Sticky. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. The quarterback looks to his right. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. On third and short to hand the ball off. Bowlers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5.
But he's got some space here.
Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down play coming up. Feed the back again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Wide open downfield. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He'll hand it off.
And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race.
Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. The quarterback will just sneak it now. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. The defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Here's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, Houston. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Gets made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play?
Caught near the sideline. It's Marshall.
Hey, you're trailing late in the game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero?
It's an out route. The catch made. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the 1st down.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. Defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive
looking for a man deep down the middle. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. That would have sealed the victory.
Does bring out 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play?
Pressure is coming. Hit as he released it. Incomplete for a third straight play.
But Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Their last chance here.
Quick throw to the left side. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. That, to me, is probably the ball game.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions.
They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
That's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Way too much speed in that play. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. First down, why not keep it on the ground? Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Third down play for this offense. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. They try to sneak it for the first. This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. Back to throw. It's Specht. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He's running out of time here.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. On the move now. Quick throw over the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Put some space on the 30. Here he goes. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Houston. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Well, Kirk, Houston has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Back to pass. It's Manning. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Houston. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. With the catch, it's Thompson. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Wants to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to pass. It's Manning. The pass rush closing in. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Here's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Illinois lining up quickly here. The back's got it. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, fighting Illini.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kickoff will be returned. What a stiff arm. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Just time enough for one more play in the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this first half. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Illinois landing up quickly here.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
A short completion of the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the wideout goes in motion. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Defense is coming after him. Using his legs on the scramble. He's picked for a third time tonight. Could take it all the way. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. And now here comes the point after attempt. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down. They're going to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. It's Manning. On the move now. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to throw it on first down. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. Tries the right with a quick throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string. just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Here's the second down play. He's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Pre-snap motion from the offense.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear. It just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and then makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
The pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the third quarter.
So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quick throw to his receiver. The pass ball is incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now.
Leaning on the run game here. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage and make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Fighting off the defender. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Out of the gun now on third down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Houston.
Fourth down, the offense will go for it. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Now here's the toss play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense, and this time they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. He's looking deep down the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now, but you got to think, at 3rd down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's got it, enough for a first down. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he makes the grab, a successful 2-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. The kicking team makes the recovery.
Chris, what just happened here? I'm in awe of this coach's sheer boldness. Going for an onside kick when you're up by a few scores? Wow. That's all I can say.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. A deep shot right down the middle. And the pass falls incomplete as the game comes to a close. This one ended up being a blowout, but they get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to
here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Sideline catch Bay, but out of bounds short of the first down.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Touchdown, Houston. They strike first in this national title bout. Kicking team out for the PAT trial. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's a short completion of a big tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pop over the middle. It's Green. They finally get him down, but a big play to 46. The Volunteers come up to the line in a hurry-up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
That's a big hit at the end, but they own a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
Pulls it in. It's Williams. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Booker, Houston has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The shotgun running play call. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go. Seventh play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Foster. Make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Boy, what a call here on third down. The play caller anticipating that he's going to get pressure, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, and then delivering the ball, and they pick up the first down.
The ball's getting set on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the back gets the football. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Good quickly. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Direct snap to the back. Touchdown, Tennessee, as they answer with their first score of this title game. Now the important point after attempt. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left in the clock. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. They didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Houston has moved into the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The ball is caught. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe hold them to 3 points.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. 3rd down and goal for the offense. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. Makes it look easy.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling in for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. That mistake sets the offense up at the 40. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Green. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Direct snap to the back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And the defense will call timeout here. The age-old practice of trying to ice the kicker. This will be a 43-yard attempt. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 43-yard attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And the game is now tied. kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. He'll return it from inside the 5. Throws out the stiff arm. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field, trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. With the catch, it's Green. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. On the ground, it's Allen. He's got the force and still going. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Vols. And that will give them the lead now. Is good, so they're in front now, 17-10. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It is intercepted. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play. Starts with excellent field position. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Using his legs, it's Foster. Now test the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Finds his man. It's Foster. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Fights off a defender. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They call the draw play here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now the all-important extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks right, lets it fly. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Brought down after the takeaway. A big play by the defense to end this quarter. It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Chewing clock with the running game. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ending off on the draw play. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. They'll give it to the back. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on fourth down. The running back here on a direct snap. They did not make the first down yardage. It's a big stop for this defense as they try to cut into this lead.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. from the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on fourth down.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop him.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Fights off a defender. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tennessee. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. That's caught. It's Allen.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
The defense today, they have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. They call a sweep. The timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And they will trot out the field goal team here. And it's good, right down the middle. And they add to their lead. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, they fall a little bit short at the final hurdle. It's small consolation, but they really had an excellent season. A lot to be proud of. Just couldn't get the job done here today.
Chris, that's really well said. And while I know we're going to have plenty of time over the next few weeks and months to focus on the champs, it's not easy to get to this point. While I know it's tough in that other locker room right now, I have a feeling they're going to be back. For now, however, let's enjoy the celebration of the national champs.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.